And we're live.
Wait, I'm not ready.
Too bad we're late.
Wait, what?
My pants aren't on, technically.
Time out.
You don't need pants. Where we're going, you don't you do need underwear, though.
Well,
because society.
Well, in the true holiday spirit, "Oh Holy Night" kind of plays into effect here.
I get it.
So, is that a reference to my underwear from WorkbenchCon 2023?
It was technically a reference to my underwear, but yes. Holy implies that there's more material than lack of material. Yours were a science experiment in.
Can we talk about the first time that you went on a adventure with me and we went to WorkbenchCon and we shared a room and I dove into the bed and there was a hole in my underwear and you saw my balls.
Why?
Let's just say
we have a sponsor this week.
Let's just say Dan snuck one past the goalie, if you know what I mean. Soccer reference. Why does Dan look like an anime character from the 80s?
Concerned.
Dan has no, I'm just doing some background stuff. This is normal. This isn't concerning. Dan is on that corn fiber. Hey, Patrick.
I have fiber.
Look,
I got the fiber.
It's Dan 2.0.
You can find the fiber that I use at cornhub.com.
The cornening. There we go. Okay,
yes.
Got it pulled up. Let's do that thumbs up in there. That's good stuff.
Dan pulled a Lance Armstrong. Yeah, one ball.
he Armstrong through his underwear.
Tube.
You got to put your best ball forward.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you always put the best version forward.
It's good stuff. I haven't had a Guinness in a long time.
Oh, dude. I am drinking the Blue Moons.
Beer soup.
I also have a Guinness. I just put it in the bottom.
I feel fancy AF because I'm drinking like a pint glass with a...
Yeah, I feel fancy because I got one of these. And then, what's his name? Has a Diet Coke or something, Pepper?
Yeah.
It's a
Doctor?
He's a...
Diet Pepsi.
He's a biatch.
The way to do it.
Do you remember, was it last week how I was talking about you need to get pint glasses from hotels?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Stealing.
Was that last week?
You talked about
Well,
grand larceny. Yeah.
I mean, words.
You're one away from Hilton.
I'm running low on pint glasses. So.
And what you need also is you need a little thing of pretzels too. That's how you really know it's like a bar scene. Also, it's too bright in here. Oh.
Dan's one pint glass away from the Hilton charging him with this full-blown felony. It's like Target. They just track.
I used to have 8 pint glasses. I can only find 2 now. I don't know what happened to them.
Who's been staying at your place
legs and walked back to where they came from?
Yeah, somebody's been staying at your place and stealing your pint glasses.
Perhaps.
No, it's just been Kayla throwing them out.
Yes, of course I clean the pint glass. What the heck?
Yeah, he licks it clean. He empties it when he drinks the beer.
All of our dishes I put on the floor and Max licks them clean and then we put them back in the cupboard.
That's how you get worms.
I'm just imagining Dan's fire pit outside of his shop has like a glass finish on the bottom, and it's just anytime he like finishes a beer at the end of the night, he's just like, "Man, it's going in the fire too." Man, it just melts down into a nice flat coating.
They all
well,
explode.
I'll tell you what. That's how I have aluminum nuggets.
Whoa!
Bless you.
Whoa! We don't want to see your nuggets.
That's why Dan's neighbors don't actually care about the CNC and the music blasting at 2 a.m. They keep hearing the exploding pint glasses, and they're just scared of the crazy man that lives there.
There's a rabid dog in a yard. There's just glass being broken all day.
Max is not rabid. He's right here.
No, rabbit.
And he listens to some crazy music. It's all day. It's just.
This is the worst techno music.
it's emo or something.
Oh, good. That's good. It's
my daughter.
Peruvian space dancing.
My daughter. She's not listening to this right now because she's actually taking her driving test
Taking a week off from the podcast?
Now, 8 o'clock at night.
Right now, at this moment, yes.
The DMV closes at like 3 p.m.
Nope.
Is this a driver's test that you found on Craigslist?
Is she getting her driver's test at a Casey's?
Yeah, and she gets a free slice of pizza. What's wrong?
Is her driving test just you sent her to the gas station to buy beer, and if she makes it back, you're gonna just give her a thumbs up?
No, it's legit. It's through the Nebraska Safety Council. So FYI,
that's a thing.
Yeah, she's doing her. It's absolutely a thing. You know it's a thing. Don't act like it's not a thing, Braden.
This all sounds very illegal, sketchy, or like not right.
I forgot what I was even talking about. She's doing her driving test right now.
She's not here with us as our guest host because she's doing a thing. That's what you're saying.
But she's with us in spirit.
Is she bringing spirits?
I hope not.
I told Dan, like, stop. You better not run out tonight because you know how you get when you run out.
I'm not gonna run
He's
out,
like,
dude.
I'm stocked.
I bought a case of Blue Moon. I'm set.
Yeah,
I'm shocked that you don't just buy more
bulk glasses to smash.
Big metal thing full of beer.
Rims.
Kegs. More kegs.
Okay.
I'm shocked you don't just buy it by the keg.
No rims.
Why don't you buy your beer by the brim?
It's just the back of a work truck full.
Like, that's what you should get.
If I had a keg fridge in my shop, I absolutely would. 100%.
I've wanted one so bad for so long.
Sounds like
that's like every boy's dream. Like when they have like a shop or a man cave fantasy, they're like, I want a keg fridge in my garage.
Oh no, my dream was Pamela Anderson.
At least you got Pamela Henderson. You know, she feels the same if you close your eyes.
Baywatch.
I was more there for David Hasselhoff. Am I right, ladies?
Yeah. Did we get questions this evening?
Probably did.
We did.
Or for this evening, did we get questions up until?
Well,
you know what I'm saying.
For everyone that's just joining here out of habit because they actually don't follow us, they're just here because they got nothing better to do on a Thursday night. This is a topic episode. We are doing the holiday prep episode.
It's gonna be a shit show.
You know, Merry Prepmas to everyone.
Holiday prep episode.
Damn it.
There's a pinned comment that says, on the first day of Prepmas, my patrons gave to me. So it is, listen, it's September, which means it's December. We talk about this every year, so we'll get into that in the episode.
There are songs about September, but I'm drawing a blank.
When September
ends. Whatever. It's definitely the wrong key.
Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Yeah, they were fighting.
Do you remember when it was September?
Yep.
That's
September.
The one. Yeah. Good job.
And then that one Eminem song about September.
Shit.
Eminem.
Lose yourself in the music when the moment you own it.
Yep.
September is when you gotta let it go.
Go. You only get one shot.
No.
Yeah.
At holiday prep time.
Dan, the word September is in that song. Like you can listen after the pre-show.
No.
Dan's like,
no, play it now.
He's playing it in his head, and he's at the dun 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 dun. Just he has to do that part, otherwise he can't sing the rest of it. It's like,
come on, Rabbit,
like,
you got it.
Well, I gotta just figure out which letter's next. I gotta say the whole alphabet.
Oh yes, exactly. When somebody says this letter is this part in the alphabet, you're like A B C D E F G.
What comes after O?
L M N O P Q R S.
Exactly.
I actually saw a crazy video on TikTok. Someone was just like, it sounded like the guy was mumbling in like Russian, but it wasn't.
Mumble rap.
No, but he's just like saying stuff, and then he plays it in reverse, and it's the entire alphabet song, but it just sounds like a drunk Russian saying it. Yeah, it's
Really?
and it says like the crappiest party trick ever. Damn, I would love to learn that.
So we just got a question in from Patrick Ginsel.
Oh, do we have to?
Genitalia. Patrick Genitalia.
Genital. Also, Patrick, update your name on Patreon.
Alex says that all he did was get his videos over to audio because Peter hates people giving him quality content. Alex, all three of you, we told you got 2 entries and you sent over 3, and we told you 90 seconds each for a total of 3 minutes, and you're at 3 minutes and 30 seconds. You're really toeing the line, and I live with the toddler, and I'm sick and tired of people testing.
We
boundaries.
also it was a guest episode. We had to stay on track. Even that, like, it still ran to 2 hours or something. So, or hour 45, something like that. All right, let's pull up these questions, I guess. Patrick, pull up. All right, let's download this one from Patrick, and then let's also open it, the folder it's in, and then let's also play the question.
Hey guys, Patrick Gensel here. This question is for Mr. Daniel Dunlap, and I think it's a perfect time for this question.
Oh, you guys can't hear. The others can. Hang on. Everyone else can.
Well, I'm the important one.
Are you, though?
First of all.
Are you?
Yes.
Are you?
Yes.
218 episodes in.
Hey, as long as the audience hears, that's all that matters. All right, I guess, yeah, all right, I'll make you this one. There she is. Okay. All right, let's do it. I guess Patrick Gensel again.
So I'm thinking about selling slide tables, C tables, if you will.
It's in the middle of his question because he's trying to rob Dan. Son of a biscuit eating bulldog. All right, Patrick Gensel for the 3rd time. Ugh.
Hey guys, Patrick Gensel here. This question is for Mr. Daniel Dunlap, and I think it's a perfect time for this question because you guys are doing your holiday prep episode. So I'm thinking about selling slide tables, C tables, if you will, and round side tables. Can you give me the exact parameters, material cost, what you're selling them for on Etsy, and maybe all your keywords you're using as well, and maybe your description as well? I'd love to have that.
Yeah.
I think it's going to make my holiday way easier, and I think that would just be great. So if you could share that with me, I'd really appreciate that. Thanks, guys. I love you. And Patrick, Peter, drive safe tomorrow. I have the whips and chains ready.
Ew. Yeah,
that's awkward.
I'm going to be seeing Patrick tomorrow.
I will share it with Patrick directly, but it's going to cost him several $1,000s.
Also, Dan will not be sharing any parameters with you. He will share para feet with you. Just saying. He's not a metric boy. Metric isn't real. Right?
Oh, I see what you did.
I just want to know why Patrick feels so inclined to try and get himself shivved at every single Maker event by somebody.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
See you at Maker Camp, Patrick.
Sarah came in hot with 5 questions.
Good Lord.
Good Lord, really?
You kids.
We're gonna have to put her on the Alex plan.
Hold on.
Well, hang on. I
need to go get another blue moon. Oh my goodness. This is enough.
Well, let's see. These are probably topical, which is good. So, Dan, if you want to go grab your beverage, that works. And I'm gonna
go grab a beverage and maybe empty the tank as well, if that's cool.
Better out than in, I always say.
Yep. All right. If you want to listen to a question,
better in whatever way you want it to be, as long as I don't have to be involved. Is what I always say.
I have to find a good voice for her.
Ooh.
So let's see.
Just trust yourself, then you will know how to live.
Okay, that's a very British sounding voice. That might be the one.
Cheerio.
All right, Charlie. That could be a girl or a guy.
Lovell.
It's a guy. Charlotte.
Government of the people, by the people.
Okay, all right, that's a weird demo. Jessica?
If you spend your whole life waiting for the storm.
Yeah, it sounds like Elle Woods talking. I love it. Boom. Elle Woods, attorney at law. By the way, great movie. Am I right, everyone? No? Just me? Okay.
On Wednesdays, we wear pink.
You got into Harvard? What? Like it's hard? I'm so dumb, I know. All right, let's change the. We want to make this speech a little more variable. We want the similarity to be right in the middle, and then we want it to be a little exaggerated. Okay, let's try this. So here are questions from Sarah. As soon as this loads, come on, come on, come on.
These questions all pertain to in-person craft shows 1. So last year, I made as much as I could, but didn't have my own shop. So I bought things wholesale from some friends and sold them. They sold really well, and I'm debating to do them again. What are your thoughts? 2. Do I go ham and make a ton of pens or learn something new with my new machines? I only have maybe an hour through Monday, Friday each day and Saturday to do stuff. 3. Do I have many diverse items with low count or a lot of the same things for craft shows with high count? 4. Should I pre-make ornaments with what I think they should say? Or just have samples and let people pick what they want? But then they are waiting around for it to laser. I can still add customizations. 5. I overdid the craft shows last year and got burnt out and took off January and February. How do I avoid that? I don't think I'm going to sign up for as many shows, but I do enjoy them. Thanks, girly S. Sarah Goldstein with Rosie's Wood Shop.
I gotta say, I've definitely listened to an audiobook with that exact same narrator, but a human.
No problem, girly S.
Nothing will catch a spelling or grammatical error quite like an AI voice reading it.
Just because it takes what's like a small inconsistency and just magnifies it.
Yeah, like
it's basically speaking French at that point.
There was one ornaments. That one got me. I was like, well, that's a fun little name for it. Make ornaments.
Changing all of my branding and all of my signs, or ornaments.
Ornaments. It's like a marionette.
It's like when you go to the sushi restaurant and you order an appetizer of edamame.
Edamame. What do we need?
Just give me
or whatever.
Just give me the beans.
Just give me the beans. Dan, you missed some great questions. Just saying.
I don't know what edamame is.
You don't go to a sushi restaurant and get edamame?
The sushis and the sashimis.
I have no idea. What?
Green beans.
Talking about what language is this?
Japanese green beans.
Yeah, you don't speak a Japanese? Come on.
Pablo Espen Japanese?
Pablo? right, yeah. Yes, the great samurai warrior, Pablo. Pablo Takamura. All right. Let me do a fresh version of that while that's loading. Okay, so that was good questions from Sarah.
Oh yeah, great question. Thank you.
Dan wasn't here. You had to be there, Dan.
Morgan's here.
Morgan.
And so is Drew from Woodshop Out Back. Alex is here. Everybody knows.
By the way, Morgan.
Jason Sullivan is here. Did Dan catch up on Etsy?
He's working on it. Close.
I saw a job opportunity for Morgan.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Morgan, your old job is up for grabs. Microjig is looking for a content creator.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really?
And a part of it, so I hit like join or whatever I put in the comments, and apparently that automatically dropped like a link in my chat. That's a fun little feature of Instagram. And it's like they're looking for a woodworker / DIY creator. I'm like, okay, if this is like just create content for them and like use the products, okay. But then it was talking about like storyboarding, waterboarding, writing out, like plans for everything, editing. I'm like, oh, okay, this is more than
what if I could show how safe their products are
by using them wrong,
by woodworking while drunk.
I think that you have to be in Florida part would catch you. But I do think that you should apply, but fake your name as Dan Jump.
Florida Dan.
Floridan.
Florida.
Dan, it's just shocking that you did not get into the Festool job.
Why you gotta do that? Why you gotta do that?
Dang.
Why you gotta attack me like that?
By the way, Morgan, was that basically your position?
Way to change the subject, Pete.
Oh, is Dan still talking? I love you, Dan. Wait, don't get a heart attack. No. We need you. We have a contract. We have sponsors. Please don't get a heart attack. Like if it was a big brand, I wouldn't care, but it's Hamilton. We like him. But wait, I'm actually curious, Morgan, if not to get too deep into this, but was that your job? Because there was a lot of responsibilities on there that are outside of a regular content creator role.
Can you also explain what sort of storyboarding you need for a 13-second Instagram story?
Yeah, there was a lot there. Let me see if I can actually
post this
on their Instagram today.
I didn't see it.
They copied and pasted what he wrote when he suggested restructuring their compensation. So is it they changed their job responsibilities and left the same compensation?
Let me see. I'm just still trying to find the
quote unquote run the whole company.
Oh.
Here's the thing.
Morgan says he did all that plus more. So it sounds like they leaned heavily into the other duties as assigned.
Duties. I mean, it was a lot of like the content creation, photography, video. And like, I honestly don't do any photography of my stuff. Usually just videos. Technical writing of manuals, copywriting, creating a content library and catalogs.
Copywriting. That's like a
sales teams with collateral and needs. Oh, what?
Ooh,
okay.
I need some collateral.
Collaborate with customer support, integrate brand products, cohesive delivery.
Bro, no wonder why you quit. You weren't making enough money.
R&D. Yeah, this is a lot. This is like a full job.
I heard it was just the line at the very, very bottom.
There's like 3 or 4 jobs in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard that he quit just because at the very, very bottom of all those requirements, there's a little asterisk that just says semi-nudity required.
See, here's my thing. I am open to working with a brand, especially like I've been using microjig for years. That's like I was genuinely like interested. I wanted to see more. What the heck is this about? But I have no interest in being like the brand person for a brand, meaning I have to answer all of my DMs and all of their DMs and repost all this stuff that, like for Rockler or Woodcraft or whoever. I have no interest in that stuff. What's up, Dan?
I just think it would get really, really old. Sorry, Dan. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead, Bray.
No, mine was just a bit. You looked pensive and in thought.
I'm in thought, actually.
Let's hear it.
Shockingly. When was the last time we had Morgan on the podcast? It's been a while. Yeah, it's been a while. It's back when we had that hot beverage host, right?
Possibly.
Yeah, we should have him on again if he's up for it.
Well, he's on that other podcast though. Now it's like we kind of hate him. We're like,
it's fine. It's fine.
We'll
maybe we could bring him on as a 4th host and like trash that podcast.
This is just how we kill all podcasts. We steal a host from all of them.
You don't kill the podcast.
Was it last year?
Yeah, it was last year sometime.
I think that's when the other guy was with us, right?
I don't know. Let's see. Horgan Mop, where are you here?
We should have Morgan on again. I like
Dog
Morgan.
Maps.
It doesn't matter when we had him on. We should have him on again.
It absolutely matters.
Yeah, I need to know exactly when we had him on.
If it hasn't been at least 56 episodes, then
it was episode
write it down.
186. It was January 18th. We had him on this year.
That was pretty much last week.
Write it down. I want Morgan on again.
Show your work. Wait, 186, and I know we had him. Did we have him on twice or just once? Oh, we did. We had him at episode 91 back in December 6th of 2021.
We had him on twice?
Yeah.
Oh shit! I take everything back.
Yeah, you kind of hit your quota.
Sorry, Morgan. Sorry, Morgan.
No, we'll get him back on. Let's see, 91.
We need to get Stone on apparently. No, we haven't had Stone on. We should probably have Stone. But yes, Morgan needs to happen again.
I like how we're arguing over whether we should or shouldn't have Morgan while Morgan watches. Some feelings might be hurt.
This is exactly what the Onefinity podcast tried to do. They're trying to start drama with other podcasts. But yeah, we should have Morgan back on. I guess we'll have Stone on one day too.
Morgan's like, guys, I can hear you.
Hey, Morgan, earmuffs, bud. Earmuffs.
Guys, if I think he can read lips, so if we just cover our mouths, we should be good.
Morgan, since you're here, is Onefinity going to have another booth at Maker Camp this year?
I heard they get to actually be on concrete this year.
Oh, fantastic!
That's not just a joke. I heard it.
Is that like a loose statement or is that a concrete statement?
That is a concrete confirmed statement.
Oh, I see what you did there. He said, "Yep."
Or is it cement? Which one? I know one's concrete, one's cement. I always forget which one is which, and people get mad when I use them interchangeably.
Concrete is cement mixed with particulates.
Oh, cement is the
Lincoln Electric was last year.
Part A of the rock epoxy.
Yep.
That's actually a good spot, actually.
Yeah, because I heard what's the other CNC brand that was there? Avid. Avid's not going to be there.
Oh, they're taking Avid's spot?
Yeah, they're sponsoring
Nick Bram is correcting you in the chat. Concrete cement is an ingredient in concrete.
Yeah, that's exactly what I said.
There you go. Solid statement right there.
I don't even have to work in construction.
And these are foundations of construction. Like this is stuff you need to know starting out.
He's our local construction supervisor. He knows.
Yeah.
He knows.
He's got his footing in the industry.
By the way, Brim, do you know how to do concrete? I need to do some concrete.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's a pillar of his community.
And I think if I try and use my Onefinity to level my concrete, it might void the warranty.
He's definitely retaining a lot of this information, like a wall. Sorry.
I'm out.
Dan's spinning like a cement truck already. All right. Enough concrete puns.
Listen, I enjoy the sediment.
Oh, good one. Something about a concrete vibrator. That's a thing.
How is your mom doing?
Too soon. All right. Who else we got? Oh, Mitch
sent in a late question. We got a question in from the Brimster. By the way,
right now I'm listening to a question from Mitch Hale.
I'm just saying.
The horniest of the dog maps.
Ooh.
That was a
hey
weird
guys,
horse.
This is Mitch from Horn Dog Maps.
Ooh, that voice.
I don't have a question today, but I have more of insight into what I do to get prepped for the holiday season. Basically, what I do is I look at the previous year's sales between November and January, and I will basically prepare half of the material ahead of time. So if last year I sold 100 maps between November and January, I would prepare enough material to create 50 of them. And I would take my most popular sizes, so that'd be the mediums, the larges, and the extra larges, and have quite a bit of that material on hand. Then I will pre-make a whole bunch of frames in the different colors. So I do walnut, cherry, and just a black, which is made out of maple. So I will have that stuff cut and stained,
Maple's not black.
and sealed and ready to go.
Not with that attitude.
So that way, when the holiday rush comes in and people start making these orders, all I have to do is load up the laser file, burn their thing, and assemble it and get it out the door. I also need to make sure that I am stocked up on extra expendables such as tape, paint,
beer,
things like that, and then also shipping materials. So my corner protectors, my boxes themselves, and even rolls of label paper for shipping labels. I'm going to have all of this stuff done and ready to go by the middle of October, give or take, just so that the rush doesn't hit me as hard as it has in the past, because it's a busy time for all of us. That's where some of us make, 30% of your yearly sales is within the last 2 months of the year. So do all of your legwork ahead of time, and you will save yourself a lot of headache at the end of the year.
Good stuff. That's going to touch up on a lot of the topics that we're going to hit up today. That's really good advice, man.
Except for the leg stuff.
Also,
always skip leg day.
He said something that I respect the hell out of him for including in his packaging, and he said corner protectors, and not a lot of companies do any kind of corner protection, or those really stiff, like hard L-shaped, like L brackets, but it's just cardboard. That stuff is amazing for shipping items that are especially a little heavier or dainty or tend to fall in a corner. Like that's why you don't ship a pizza. No corners. It'll get dented in a box.
Why you put the dollhouse staple
you
in the middle?
Shove it through, staple it through the box so it can't move.
Yeah.
It's not the worst idea, Dan. Dan, 12 out of 10 idea.
Oh, it's a thing. It's a thing. Pizza Hut does it.
Hey, stop having ideas, Dan, because then Patrick's gonna steal him. Oh, too soon? Too soon? Okay. Oh, what? Who's that?
It's been like 14 minutes. So.
Horn dog.
John from Living Laugh. What's up, buddy? Nick C says, does anyone ever watch the live on TV? Probably not.
I used to until I had to be on this train wreck.
Morgan Hop says 2 Moose uses pool noodles. I think he's talking about like for shipping stuff.
Yeah, we're talking about shipping. Yeah.
He's definitely just talking about for like weekends.
He just like hangs out with pool noodles.
Just for like LARPing, live action role playing.
Listen, you guys may or may not be just surprised by this, but I used to be into LARPing when I was a kid.
Oh.
And
What? That's crazy. I'm shook.
I'm not surprised.
Wow, what? That's no way.
Yes.
Yeah,
Wow.
I mean, it was wild. And I just had to give it up. It feels so long ago, but it was like 3 weeks ago because I just didn't have room in the shop anymore.
Hanging out with your brother the last couple weeks, I've learned a lot of things about you.
Oh, no.
A lot of things.
So many murders.
Oh, no.
So many bodies in closets.
Just saying.
Or skeletons in closets.
So you just watch what you say, because I got stuff.
Most of them are probably not true or misconstrued.
It doesn't matter if they're true or not. It definitely family.
Or definitely out of context.
It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It comes from family, so perception is reality.
All right, calm down, Vin Diesel.
That works.
Family.
Family.
Family. All right. I don't know why he's Batman all of a sudden. Okay, so then we also have the Brimster. And there it is.
What's up, fellow Oma Bros? I'm wondering
Dan Pete.
how deep of a hole I need to dig. I currently have room for
lot.
1 Patrick. Do I need room for more?
Yes.
But seriously, I have a question about holiday prep and inventory versus custom built. Do you guys prep more inventory to sell or go for more custom listings? And where do you draw your inspiration for your inventory?
Dan.
And which one of Dan's listings should I steal to create my inventory?
Fantastic.
You don't even have to steal it. Just hit me up. I have all of the ZCI files. So
Yes, actually,
I have
I
the
gave Braden every one of my files like last week or the week before.
robbed.
Oh, yeah. Also, that does remind me. I meant the ZCI files that I paid for. But yeah, I do have a flash drive around here with every single file.
But
that
I
you've
also
ever
have all
made.
the hidden ones. The DLC.
All the files.
I have the full
sauce-
I have the full
sauce-
Daniel Dunlap Woodworks DLC that's not available in any other country except Nebraska.
I think the flash drive I gave him has hundreds of files.
I have both the SawStop files that do and do not fit correctly.
Ooh.
Oh, you son of a bitch. I do not like that at all.
Well, technically,
I will-
according to Dan's reviews, a lot of them don't fit right, and you have to modify them because it's not clear that this SawStop thing didn't
not
fit.
A lot of the reviews, one review from a local guy.
100%
and I
of
have
reviews
your
today.
address.
Yeah, 100% of
I
today's
have your
reviews.
address. I have your address.
I know where you live.
Yeah. Yeah,
I know that sounds creepy.
that is
But I
something.
have your address, and you are local to me.
That is something that people that review on
Continue.
Etsy maybe should consider. The people you're reviewing and trashing, you've got their addresses.
Yeah, that's a good point.
and a local Craigslist search, and suddenly there's maybe just like a little fire somewhere.
I want to get one of those, those little, when we were growing up, they're all the rage because we didn't have VR and whatever, where you'd like tilt something one way and it's one image, and you tilt it the other and it's another image.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, but I want it one where it's like, one is just me going like this, and then they tilt it and it goes like that. So like, and just send that as a card in a little envelope, one stamp, and they open it up. And they're just like, what the hell? Yeah, it's just this. I am the captain now. I mean, if you got that with no return address, like, I'd be watching my back for a little bit. I have to do that now. I have to do this. That carp. Oh my god. So Alex, what's his name? wait. Can I share the? Oh, who was it?
Please.
Someone said
yes. You don't have to ask. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So, someone like messaged us or whatever, and they were like, "Oh my god, I thought he was like from overseas, and it was Taipei, like the country or the city, Taipei furniture." It's like, no, it's
I forget who that was, but that was
hilarious. But they thought it was Taipei, and I definitely thought initially when I heard the name, like the first episode he called in.
I'll figure out who that was.
Yeah, someone called it. I was giggling so hard. Yeah, he's from the Philippines or
like
Taipei
from Korea. I think it was YC Makes.
YC
Makes. That is Yosef.
Time to order some Type A furniture and maybe some pad thai.
He said, "Oh my god! For the longest time, when I heard his name on the podcast, I thought he's Taiwanese, and his business was Taipei."
Taipei.
Taipei
Oh, it's Taiwan. That's what it is. Yeah. Hey, you never know, man.
I mean, all of us do know. Yes, which is what made it funny.
Hey,
yes, Patrick. Thank you. Taipei.
There you go.
We L'd and OL'd.
Oh, there was OLing.
So many LO and L's.
But so Alex sent in a question about like a carport, like a one that you just fold out with like tarp and pipes or whatever. Of course, it's from Vivor, right? And it's $300. But yeah. You gotta love the audacity of the Amazon photos. You know, when the listing is there and it's a cheap $300 carport with like a Land Rover inside. Come on,
AI generated.
Come on, there's no way a Land Rover is in here. Or what was the one that someone sent a photo? It was someone wood turning shirtless, right? It was like an ad on Amazon, and the guy was just wood turning, and it didn't even look like someone just like placed a lathe like next to him. It looked like he was actually turning shirtless.
He was posed.
That response came from YC Makes, which is Yosef, I believe, on IG. Go follow him.
I actually got to leave a review on a hardware company on Amazon because I was expecting little tiny feet. I got stupid bronze discs. All right, very upset. 1 star. We'll be returning.
It doesn't fit my sauce style.
Oh my god! All right, so wait, let's play the question from Alex first.
Before you continue, that's a reference to Justin from Campfire Woodworks. He now has cutting board feet on Amazon. Go check
that was going to be maker news.
It's been on there for a while. I guess
I mean, we can still do. We can still do that.
Let's pitch them and then we'll bill them afterwards.
Yeah. Send him an invoice.
Send him an invoice. He's currently camping in rural Colombia. I don't know. He's somewhere off the grid. So we're just Roger. All right. So this question's from Alex Adams. We'll play his bit after, but first we're doing the question.
Pad thai furniture.
It's Alex at Type A Furniture, and my question for you guys is about placing my router sled somewhere that I can use it all year round easily. Because right now, the frame lives outside. Then I just bring the router out with the cross sled and use it whenever I need to. But with winter coming up, the elements are a little bit more harsh and it's a little more difficult to use outdoors. And my basement shop area isn't really conducive for it because if I'm doing large pieces, it's hard to get them up the stairs, so it's kind of a no-go there. And then the detached garage, I had ordered the drum sander that's going to be going in there and a couple of other things. So putting it in there seems to, make that a little bit more of a tight squeeze. But there is a spot behind my garage that I can potentially use. And I did come across some carports they're basically 10 foot by 20 foot. And they're not just covered on the top, but they actually have the sides covered in. And so I'm curious about your guys' thoughts about maybe potentially going that route because it's relatively inexpensive and I don't need to insulate it. I just need it to be protected from the elements. So I'm curious about your thoughts on maybe some of the pros and cons of doing that and maybe some other ideas that you may have.
He's in Nebraska.
Nebraska.
Okay.
Yeah, he's here.
I have opinions.
Nebraska.
Oh, Central. That's we don't talk about Central Nebraska.
Central Nebraska.
Not since
really central.
The incident.
It's more central than we're in.
I mean, in the sense
he's
that
in New York, yeah.
No, he's in Hickman. He's
Wait,
like.
Are you talking
40 minutes
central, like
Hickman.
laterally, like
He's
latitude?
in New York.
No, he's in Hickman.
He's in New York.
What?
Type A Furniture, Alex, right?
He's in New York.
Alex,
with the
put your address in the chat.
He's in New York.
I want a Google Street View.
With the balloon water tower.
Yes. Oh yeah, he lives in New York.
Thank you.
Okay, his parents live in Hickman. We're both technically kind of
you guys
right.
have cities named Hickman.
I don't know where his parents live. What the hell
By the way,
is
wait,
going on
when you
here?
guys are talking central Nebraska, you're talking like the lateral line, or you're talking like the center of the state?
The lateral line.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I-80 goes through Nebraska.
Yeah, like the hemisphere.
Like straight away.
Isn't Nebraska fairly wide, like a wide state?
It's thick.
Yeah.
Thick. Okay, so
It's
see,
it's 8 hours thick.
maybe because I'm biased, because in Jersey we're like an hourglass that's falling over because it's drunk from LITs. So like we have the north and a south. I would imagine that you guys wouldn't have like your
We got
central.
east and west.
Your central was like halfway through the state to California.
Yeah.
That's what I
We
was
got
imagining.
East, west, and central. Yeah.
We actually measure on a diagonal.
Diagonal.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the Dakotas. Since there's no central Dakota.
No, Alex has told us where he's from before, and I remembered because I'm a good person. So
I remembered where his parents live, so
you're a psycho stalker, first of all. So
All right. Speaking of psychos, another voicemail from Alex.
oh, God.
This is one of two. These
That's
aren't questions. These are bits. We're just gonna play them.
Oh, my mic is
don't know how much
way
time
away.
I have, so you need to listen. Braden's been surveilling me using birds as surveillance devices, okay? And he's part of Big Woodworking Podcast, and he's going from podcast to podcast, and he's controlling what people send in for questions, okay? And I think that he's using his connections in the Jeep community in order to be his muscle. And I don't know what their plan is, but God, they're here. No, don't stand on my fingertips with the surf prep sander.
Yeah, got to use
This is
those
from last
the
week,
phone.
yeah.
He sent in videos, so now he just converted them to audio. By the way, to sand off fingerprints, not speaking from experience, but you definitely want to use the foam pads, the firm. That's the best because the
Says
contours
guy
to the
for the
finger.
contour.
Jersey.
But yeah, so if
Just
you
saying.
need to sand off fingerprints, definitely use code AWP at surfprep.com.
Yeah, and if you have to
Save-
make
save
someone
10%.
swim with the fishes, you would use concrete that contains cement.
Yeah, that discount code will basically
Yes.
be the same as getting a 9 fingerprints and getting one free.
Yeah.
Jason Sullivan has a very valid question currently. Has anyone given Dan kudos?
Kudos.
No, it says kudos.
Oh, That's he's from Newfie.
I've been watching Shorzy, and Newfie is I'm semi-fluent now, so
yeah.
Translated to the Queen's English.
No, so I heard the best thing. It was
the Queen is dead. First of all,
whoa! Don't come at her like that. Wow.
Well, I mean, she's dead.
Okay.
She died.
We didn't need to hear it. We knew. Jesus. But
this guy,
I heard
one beer in him.
I heard there was a podcast of an Irish guy or a couple Irish guys, and they had a Newfie on, and they're someone from Newfoundland, and they're like, people say that people from Newfoundland sound like Irish people, like it's got a similar cadence. And then he starts talking, and I'm like, I can never unhear it now. They are just like the America's Irish. It's kind of hilarious. Oh yeah, I'll send you the video.
Fascinating.
They're funny sounding people. Plus their clocks are weird.
That is so fascinating. I'm gonna have to take a break.
I love to tell when I tell a story and Dan just shuts it down. He's like, those were words. Those were technically words.
Be right back.
All right, question 2.
You guys almost had me fooled. But I've got you figured out. See, another Woodshop podcast. It's a front. And they are being hunted down by the Men in Black. See, if you remember the Men in Black movies, those guys that ordered Piorgi that had the galaxy, the little alien guys in the human suits, they ordered Piorgi, and that's Polish.
That's pierogi, but okay.
And Peter's Polish. And the other guy that was in the movie, kind of the cockroach guy that wore someone's skin.
Oh, Sebulba.
Braden, Little Bug, put it together. But see, they're not different. They're all the same. They're all some kind of, weird termite-like bug from outer space. And the reason they're into woodworking is because they eat the wood.
And Dan's the one that does the beatboxing.
He's from Iowa. Do I need to say anything more? But see, the reason Dan plays Grand Theft Auto, he's learning the maps of the major cities. All right?
One city. Invasion. Over and over again.
Because another Woodshop podcast, they're here to take over the world.
Also, you got that completely wrong. If we're talking Man in Black characters, Braden's are Steve Buscemi, okay?
I'm definitely Will Smith.
I don't know. Max is Will Smith. Let's be real. He has the most charisma.
He got that Riz.
He has Riz, which none of us do. No cap. Which apparently those terms are now old. Because too many of us caught on.
No.
Yeah. So now there's Gen Alpha terms that make Gen Z terms cringe, which also cringe is one that's like going away.
I thought Riz was a Gen Alpha term.
I feel so old. I feel like we just stopped saying groovy. The worst. Alex, and yes, this is a front, but you're overthinking it. It's literally just for laundering money.
Yeah, it's all a tax pyramid.
We've been very clear with what this is. We do this podcast, we get sponsors, and we have patrons, which literally just covers the booze and then travel to 2 events a year. That's it. We break even. We just go to 2 events. The Makers Camp and the Workbench Camp. No. Because Alex was implying that this is a front and a Men in Black are after us. I'm like, it is, but we've been very clear about what this is. This podcast is literally so we can all hang out, drink beer together, BS and chat, and then also attend 2 events without breaking the bank and our wives being mad at us because we flew out of nowhere in October. Workbench Camp. Yeah.
And just the fact that you guys listen helps that. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
It helps establish legitimacy with the IRS, and we appreciate that.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, I think that's all the questions.
Camp. Yes.
Workbench Camp, and just do it around like Christmas.
What is Morgan talking about? Braden is Vincent D'Onofrio. What is that about?
Oh,
Alex was implying that we're all Men in Black characters, and I'm the weird bug thing that wears the guy's skin and eventually looks like this.
The Edgar suit. The Edgar suit.
Yeah. And I was saying he's our Steve Buscemi from that movie. Who does he play? It's like some. Hold on. Black. Steve.
I like that. I like that.
Steve.
I think Jason's
Buscemi.
Braden is the Edgar suit.
I think Jason's doing that thing where he's listening 5 minutes behind again.
Oh yeah, I think he does it. It's Canada time.
Everybody refresh. Oh, Steve Buscemi. I think that's how you actually say the name.
The Buscemi?
The Steve Buscemi. He's definitely a chameleon of actors. Am I right? He could both be.
I don't think that's how you say it.
Chameleon.
He can play like a chameleonaire of characters.
Yeah, chameleon of them.
Bro, I'm glad you brought that up. I saw a TikTok. I saw a TikTok of how chameleonaire is actually like really well off. Really well off.
Chameleonaire.
Who's chameleonaire? What are you talking about?
Right.
You're talking about the rapper?
The rapper.
Right and Dirty.
The rapper that made one song?
He had one hit song, but he is so well off.
It's because he invented Chamamaliate.
No, because
I think that's how it's pronounced.
He's very smart. He's very smart. He's very smart.
Also, he apparently sold his chin on eBay.
Okay.
Oh, no. False. Fake news. He does have a chin.
Oh, okay. Came back. A chin strap.
I think Morgan Hop says, I think the Steve Buscemi eyes filter should be native.
Yeah. That's the thing, man.
Dead inside.
Steve Buscemi like has the deadest eyes ever.
Filter.
And he can either look like
very disturbing filter on TikTok.
Yeah, he should be like he's either really dead and his eyes looks like a trucker down on his luck, or he could look like a millionaire. It just depends on the movie he's in.
It's
Chamamalia.
Oh man.
Well, now that I'm reading this, Dan, he in addition to being a musician, he embarked on a business career and established himself as an entrepreneur in a number of industries, such as an early investment into Houston-based auto dealer and car customization shop, Fly Rides Custom Toys, and every single one of those words is spelled wrong. All of them are wrong.
Dude
How many
brilliant,
Z's?
and he
Fly.
Dude is brilliant, and he invested his money wisely.
He just can't spell. Fly, F-L-Y, Rides, R-Y-D-E-S.
No Z. Okay.
Custom, K-U-S-T-O-M.
Close. Okay, come on.
Toys. T-O-Y'-Z.
Yes, I got a Z. Fuck yeah. Let's go. That's all I wanted in life. Oh,
we got him, America. We got him.
Bingo. I got that one. Z in a title. I had that as to complete it.
Oh, completely off topic.
Yes.
Do you see the gentleman on my shirt, Van Stray?
Your giant third nipple?
Yeah. Do you see this gentleman?
Yep.
Oh my! Is that Kimani?
He had another account.
Oh yeah.
Did you realize he had another account?
Yeah, he has an
Van
IT
Stray
humor.
Tech?
Oh, I thought you were talking about the third account.
No. His
we don't
high tech
publicly.
lowbrow account.
Oh.
Yes. I just found that today. Instagram was like, "Hey, you follow this guy. You should
follow this guy
account
again."
Yeah. I was like, "Oh, damn."
Yeah.
Okay.
Sarah's right. Everybody knew Dan.
Yeah,
Sarah, I'm really excited for you to get the 45-pound box that I just shipped to your direction.
Oh God, was it Dan Scraps?
It was
with the Dan Scraps.
It was Dan Scraps.
Dan Scraps by proxy. I love how like Braden's just laundering Dan Scraps. That's basically what's happening.
Listen, we keep talking about this all being
I've already
front.
Braden. You cleaned me out last week.
Whoa!
I'm already full up.
Whoa!
I'm already full up. I need more like offloading.
I need a Bradenoscopy
already.
It's more like a water jet situation.
Liquid chiller.
I'm thinking I'm gonna have Sutton like.
I told Sutton what to do with your Dan Scraps. Don't worry. He's gonna come. He's gonna come to you tomorrow, and he's gonna be like, Dan, I had this really great idea, and just play along. Just play along.
I'm just imagining.
I had him do something a couple days ago. He cut everything up into 1/8-inch strips, and he glued them all up together.
You had my brother strip.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm just imagining like Sutton leaving work one day, or like he shows up for work in really baggy, like sweatshirt, sweatpants, and like sweats all day. And at the end of the day, he's leaving. Like, all right, Dan, I'll see you later. And he's just like, you hear like wood clinking as he's walking, like he just shoplifted a bunch of cans.
The thing is, like, you don't have to do that. You could just ask, and I'd be like, yeah.
Dan will say thank you for taking Dan's scraps.
John from Living Lab Woodworks, right? He says, I'm lasering Dan's scraps right now.
Yeah.
Aw, Chameleonaire stole our idea. From 2009 to 2014, he opened Maker Studios.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Oh, wait, no, it's an online video talent agency. So it's like the OnlyFans that didn't take off.
Okay.
Do we
have
any more
like
questions?
Laserdisc?
No, that was it. Laserdisc did take off. Don't come at me like that.
I'm
sure.
Oh, I'm all burpy.
On March 14th, Maker Studios Inc. Agreed to sell itself to the Walt Disney Company for $500 million. What a weird way to phrase that, and what a great way to get $500 million.
Get that money. Damn. He all right, low key success. I like that.
Look at Patrick Gensel kissing my ass after he stole my Etsy.
Millionaire's investment in the Maker Studios was $1.5 million. His payout was $20 million.
Damn, that's enough million.
And that's just 2014.
Yeah, that's definitely like, if I got that million, that would be enough million. Yeah.
Convos, the social media app.
Oh, God.
Which allows the influencer to connect directly with their fans. So Instagram.
Is it just like, why are there so many social media networks?
I don't know, but everybody come join my social media network and we can talk about it.
Actually, my new pet peeve is the fact that Instagram under messages added a second row of junk. Like, I don't need to know everyone's statuses.
So like, as soon as you sent that, I opened Instagram and I didn't see it, and I'm like, well, I won't be updating Instagram.
I think you messed up.
Yeah, John Herbolsheimer, Dan Scraps. He's a lasering them right now.
Morgan, I absolutely despise Threads, and more so than just despising Threads, I hate that Instagram will sneak in something and it'll be like, oh, here's a post, and you click it and it makes you open the Threads app.
Oh, thank God, it's back to normal. I had to close out the app.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think you just double-deckered.
Listen, I don't want a double-decker, which is 2 poops.
That's when you poop twice.
Actually,
in the back tank.
No, that's the upper decker. That's an upper decker.
Oh,
not a double decker.
Did you guys know that if you get
double upper decker,
if you get a double cheeseburger from McDonald's, it's like $3.99, but if you get a McDouble, it's like $2.99, and you lose a piece of cheese for spending on the double cheeseburger. So you spend $1 extra to lose a piece of cheese.
Yeah,
that's good to know.
Don't tell everybody my McDonald's secrets. Don't do that.
I used to go to fast food restaurants all the time. I don't know how I'm as fat as I am because I do not get fast food. Although I eat a lot of junk food. It's a lot of chips and beer. Chips and beer, that's why I'm fat. I know I'm fat. Never mind. It's come full circle.
Oh, I've gained back all the weight that I've lost.
If you don't eat the buns,
McDonald's app is the McDonald's app is the bane of my existence currently.
God, I'd punch somebody full in the mouth for some chicken nuggets.
I'd rather get like the really nice
currently
chicken nuggets from from Costco or BJ's. Bear is the company, make the best chicken tendies.
Hold on, you're getting chicken
McDonald's
tendies and
currently
BJ's?
has
much?
Are you not getting BJ's with your chicken tendies?
Certainly not from the store.
I haven't gotten a BJ since the 90s. McDonald's currently has a buy one breakfast sandwich, get another one free on the app.
On the app. Have you noticed like congestion pricing or whatever? Because some places are complaining that they're getting congestion pricing.
But I get that buy one, get one 2 or 3 times a week.
Damn.
Breakfast is the best meal.
Because one is for Sutton and one is for you, right?
No.
It takes fuel to keep that sex machine going all day.
Me. They're both for me. Sutton doesn't show up until 10. I get the breakfast sandwiches at 8:30.
You guys start early. 10 o'clock? Yeah. Dan's
Sutton's a better
secrets.
person than me. He goes to the gym.
I called
Alex
him today. He was at the gym. I think all Sutton does these days is go to the gym, then go to work for Dan, then go back to the gym.
He hates himself and he loves to work his body. That's all it is.
I'm just like, settle down, man. Just, I have no words. Like, settle down.
He's a good bro. He's a good bro.
I
like
cannot stand the cinnamon roll and chili thing. It's so weird and it's so stupid, and I hate that Nebraska is like known for it.
I'm sorry.
Why though?
What just came out of your mouth?
Though.
Nebraska, specifically like Runza, is known for you get the cinnamon roll and you get the chili and you put it inside.
Cinnamon roll and chili. Yeah.
What a stupid thing. What a stupid, bad tasting thing.
I don't want to live on this planet anymore.
What are you talking about, Braden? You're a son of a bitch. That's good.
Huh. I didn't know that this is where Dan was going to draw the line.
I have many lines. You've crossed several.
I just feel like cinnamon roll in chili is a little... That's just too... It's not even chicken and waffles. It's just such 2 different genres.
It's so middle.
No, it's not.
It's so middle of the country obese. Like, it's the most obese thing I've ever heard.
It's like eating pasta, but instead of meatballs, you have Ferrero Rocher in it. Like,
Jesus Christ! What's with all the attacks?
It's like getting an orange high C and putting like spaghetti in it. It's just dumb.
No, I don't like. I'm out.
This is so. You know what?
Done.
It's like getting really good crispy tater tots and then just chucking them in the dirt.
Dirt tots.
Let's stop this.
All right, let's get out of here before I get more upset because I cannot do chili and cinnamon roll.
It's like getting a ZCI and trying to put it in your mouth sideways so that it's like perpendicular to the insert's space, and then complaining that it doesn't fit.
Oh, it's like doing through dominoes. Same thing.
It's like getting a pizza, but without the little cheese table in the middle.
What am I supposed to put my tiny little drink on?
I'm gonna murder so many people. Let's get the hell out of here.
All right, let's wrap this up like some people wrap their chili with cinnamon rolls. Let's see.
Chamillionaire on out of here.
Let's chamillionaire out of here. Guys, we have no plans for next week. We'll be here next week. We'll let you know what it is. We might.
No.
Oh, do we have a guest?
Plans.
Who's it now?
We've got Mike Suter from Woodworker versus Cancer.
Yeah, baby.
And Makers for St. Jude.
All right. Well, we can only have one of those guys on.
Yeah, we're hopping on that train. We need some good exposure since the incident.
Yeah. No, we need some good press. Absolutely. All right, guys. Well, thank you for joining us. Join us next week for Mike Suter. Suter, right? Am I saying that right?
Yep.
Okay.
Sweater.
This Sutton
sweater.
It threw me off, and now I thought I was messing it up. But join us next week. Merry Christmas, everyone. Happy Make-tember. It is Make-tember, officially, from Hamilton. And Merry Prepmas. Oh, may all your holiday prep go smoothly, and may you shed very few tears. So, love you guys. We'll talk to you later. Bye.
When Make-tember ends.
Lose yourself in the music in September.